child from falling, what measures should we be using? What measures should we be using in terms of preventing the falling of a child?
Okay, first, if the child is still a toddler, somebody should be attending to this child. They should not be left alone that, oh, they have started making their first steps, please be near to help them. Then, you should also have grills. It's a house with stairs, you should have grills. Then, the floor should not be very, very smooth to help the child, because he or she can grip when they are walking. Then, another thing, any spilled water on the floor should be mopped immediately to prevent the accident that might occur.
Okay. Now, talking about what importance does it play when you put your books on the shelf and also mount a TV on the wall? What role do they play in terms of child safety? Does they really represent any safety for the children?
Okay, when you have your bookshelf connected to the TV, it's somehow dangerous, because maybe a child will just get attracted to a certain book. Maybe the color makes that child happy. So that child will strive to reach out for that book. They will strain to reach. And maybe the shelf is still high. So imagine what will happen. The books will come falling on the child, and most probably that TV might also fall due to the impact. Yeah.
So the mounting it on the wall, the TV in the wall.
The TV. Sincerely, it should be mounted on the wall.
What?
Where the child cannot reach.
Okay. What role does it play, essentially, when it comes to child safety? Because when you leave a TV on top of the cardboard, rather, which the child can really shake and fall, and vis-a-vis the TV mounted on the wall, how safe is the TV mounted on the wall versus the TV placed on the cardboard?
Okay, the TV mounted on the wall. When we talk of safety of the TV, it is safe where it is mounted, because there will be no interference with it. But, okay, on safety of the TV, it is safe on the wall. With the child will also be safe, because he or she will not be able to reach the TV.
Okay.
So there will be no accident between TV and the child. Yeah. But when you put one in a low stool, the child will easily reach that TV. The TV might break because it will fall.
Okay.
And in the process of falling, your child is not safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, coming to the water, the safety for water, how should we handle it when it comes to consideration of child safety? How should we handle water in terms of its safety for the child?
Water has killed so many children.
Okay.
Yeah. When you have toddlers, kindly be careful, because just when they fall in that water, in fact, less than 5 minutes, that child will be normal. Yeah. So, any water, let me say you have a toddler and your house is also small. Do not leave water openly.
Okay.
Yeah. Let them be jerry cans and lock the jerry cans.
Okay.
Yeah. And if it is pail, let them be pails with lids, but do not put any water in a trough.
Now, the water on the well, which people always roll as they actually collect water.
This is still in the house. Don't leave any water.
Okay, in the house, that is.
Yeah, don't leave any water open.
Now, in the compound?
In the compound, if we have a well, somebody should attend to your child. Or that place where that well is should be outbound to your child.
How?
Then, okay, whereby you should just set some rule, but remember this child must be attended to, because if you leave that child alone, the child will try to go and see what normally happens in the well. Yeah. And when they go there and see their reflections, it will be easier. The reflection will lure them to fall, even without a push.
So
because they'll think that reflection is another child in the water. Yeah.
So it means that well should be left uncovered, and basically the instruction should be given to the caretaker only.
Instruction should be given to caretaker, and that well should be fenced properly and have a common gate which is locked.
But if the common gate has got porouses whereby the child can go through, have you really safeguarded the child or put his life in peril now? Mm.
Just let it not have those porouses where the child can access.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To me, what I have seen some wells covered with the concrete, so that anybody going to fetch water, the instruction is fetch water, close it, so that nobody can access there unless a person who is old enough to fetch that water.
Yeah.
In that, if there is fetching of the water, that place is opened with a key through the lock. Then after fetching has been done, it must be locked so that it can actually safeguard. Even the swimming pools, how should it be done so that it can actually make children who are toddler, the way you said, not to access the swimming pool, because for them, if they see people swimming,
they also want to swim.
What should be done?
I think it should also be fenced.
Okay. Should be fenced.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of finding some families sleeping with their children, some mothers sleeping with their children, they place pillows for their children. How safe is that?
Children with pillows. Personally, I don't like to give a child a pillow, because a pillow can easily suffocate a child.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without your knowledge.
Okay. So what's your take? Should parents use pillow to make the head of their children comfortable, or they should avoid using pillows so that they can actually enhance safety for their children?
They should avoid using it.
Okay, totally or to some point?
Most of the time.
Okay.
They should avoid it.
Okay, so how should the bathrooms be made or be constructed as far as the children's safety is concerned? The state of the bathrooms and the toilets, how should they be constructed, and what should be done to prevent any further harm to the children vis-a-vis the construction of the bathrooms and the toilets?
Okay, the bathrooms should have, they should not have very smooth floor, because the very smooth floor will make sleeping easily. Yeah, it will enhance sleeping. Then the toilet, a child should not, it should be, I don't know how to put it, but I don't know. The child should not be able to access that bowl of the toilet. Yeah.
So that bowl, how should it be done? Should be need for it?
A bit raised, but it should be having a door.
And the lid?
So that this child should not access, and it also should have a lid.
A lid.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when it comes to the safety, for example, the role of the parents, basically, what should they be doing actively to make sure that their children are safe, other than the ones that we've actually described? What other roles should they be doing actively to make sure that their children are safe?
The parents should be checking children from time to time. You have to know where they are. You have to. Because, by the way, children are very funny. Give them 5 minutes. That child has slept. Yeah. Just 5 minutes. When you are in the house, let the child be within your reach, where you are seeing them. Yeah.
So giving birth is not just enough, but taking care of the child is much more important.
Giving birth is not the issue. Parenting. Yeah.
Okay.
Being a parent. Yeah.
Okay.
Is very, very indulging.
Now, basically, you've said actually keen supervision of these children will really make their safety guaranteed. Now, in terms of the education, safety education, at what age should a parent consider teaching the child safety measures on how to handle safety factors around his or her life?
When the child has started, let me say, we're talking, yeah, at least ameanza kurecognize watu. You can point at the fire, tell them that this thing burns. Yeah.
Okay.
You start as early as possible. Yeah.
Okay. Now, essentially, having said that, the children, perhaps, what exactly should be done outside the house with the parents to really enhance safety for their children? What is it that should be done by the parents and even those who take care of these children, particularly on the compound or outside the house?
Okay. Let me start with those who are staying in story building houses.
Okay.
Yeah. That house, before you enter it, ensure it has grills. Because from the balcony there, if it doesn't have grills, a child can easily fall down, and that will be the end of the child. Yeah. Then, where we keep things, we have to have lockable cabinets. Yeah. Where the child cannot easily reach.
Not only inside the house,
Yeah.
but now outside the
Then,
house.
when it's just the normal houses where we don't have first floor, second floor,
Yes, yes.
ensure the compound is kept well. We don't just have stagnant water around, because any stagnant water that the child can access can easily kill the child.
And also to dispose of things.
Yeah.
You've not talked about that.
And in terms of disposal of things, the disposal of things should be done properly. We should not put the pangas, the jembes, just anyhowly, because by now we have a child who can easily get injured.
And what of the garbage? Those kind of trashes which have been utilized and being disposed. What kind of measures should parents take when disposing garbage or trashes? What is the way to go so that they can prevent any harm for their children? What is the right way?
Okay, the garbage should be burned,
Okay.
so that the child cannot get access to them. Yeah, 'cause, you know, let me say, when you leave a child unattended, they can still walk to the garbage, pick up a polythene, and put in their head. With them, they know that they are playing, but in the real sense, that polythene is suffocating them.
Also, what is your take in regards to the broken bottles? Basically, you know, that one is very much important as far as safety is concerned for the children. You find that some parents, they're disposing of the broken bottles anyhow.
Yeah, broken bottles, in fact, should be really disposed well, or I'd rather say in a pit latrine where the child cannot reach them, because when they prick the child, it becomes another thing. Even the sharp object, we really need to look into them, because if you just leave them anyhowly, they can make the child have tetanus. Yeah.
Okay. Now, essentially, what are the wrong things that perhaps parents are doing that really makes their children not to be safe?
sana negligence, and where you don't care. You have a child, but you don't care of the well-being of the child. You want that child to take care of him or herself. And unapata parent anasema eti shauri yake si eti ni mkubwa, si aone na macho. Saa zingine unamwambia aone na macho ilali bado ajui, hezi tazama kajua hii kenye nafanya ama nikichukua hili nitumie itaniathiri kifulani. Mtoto ajui. Aya. There's another thing of being on phone. Social media. Nowadays, most parents, most of the young parents, they are so much on social media that they even forget about the child. Yeah. So, when you have a child, be alert. Be alert. Even if you are on social media, be alert. Always know where that child is. In fact, I'll prefer that be in that social media when maybe you are carrying that child or the child is asleep.
The child is asleep.
Yeah, when the child is sleeping, or you have the child. That one, even if you are in that social media thing, you know where the child is. Yeah? And when the child is sleeping, you know where the child is. Compared to, you are in social media, you have been carried away with whatever story you are following. My friend, by the time you are through with this story, the child is normal. Yeah. Because maybe by the time you are really following this social media thing, your child was drowning. Yeah. You couldn't see because you are so much engrossed in whatever you are going through.
Okay. So it is essentially, you said something there, when sleeping you can go to social media.
Go.
You can go to social media.
Go.
What if the child suffocates with a blanket? Or
No.
Yeah.
But from time to time you can check the child.
Okay.
Yeah, because not that when a child is sleeping you just leave them like that. No, you have to check them from time to time. Because maybe the blanket is suffocating them or the bed net is suffocating them. You have to check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and now basically, last but not least, in terms of the aspect in which parents don't have enough information on their children's safety, basically, should parents also attend some training programs for the safety of their children to be enhanced, because you cannot care for somebody if you don't have information about caring?
I don't know, maybe at the moment the Gen Zs, but in our era, that training was part of your growth. When we were growing, it was part and parcel of you. Because you'll find that if you're the eldest daughter, you will learn how to do it right way by taking care of your siblings. Yeah. But you know, nowadays, this era of I have a maid, I have a help, the Gen Z doesn't know anything, because whatever he or she should be knowing is known by the maid. So that connection is no longer there.
Okay.
Yeah, whereby you find that a Gen Z has grown, has become pregnant, has given birth, and tangu azaliwe ajaiosha hata mtoto, ajui kumbeba, and you expect that Gen Z alee mtoto. It will be so difficult. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It will be so difficult for a Gen Z who has not gone through the process of a good parenting by the parent to take care of the child once pregnant. Our viewer, this is Cityscope TV, and the program on the air is the Discourse Show, and today we are featuring on the safety, home safety for children, home safety for children. And I'm asking this question: what is your way of handling a child at home? What is the way of handling a child at home? What is the way of handling a child at home. In just a few minutes, we are returning back with words that can be used as English but have the accent of the Luo. Words that have the words that are used in English but have the accent of the Luo, essentially. And essentially, we also need your attention here in just a few minutes after this break. We are returning with words that are the same. Basically, they can be pronounced in English but have the accent of the Luo. In just a bit, don't go too far. We are back in just a moment. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cityscope TV. The program on air is The Discourse, and today we are talking matters health, and essentially in this second segment we are talking about home safety. But the third part, we want you to help us understand some of the words that can be pronounced but have the accent of the Luo. Words that can be pronounced but have the accent of the Luo. We have Rebecca here who will actually help us to get the meaning of those words as far as the pronunciations are concerned. Now we have the word gona. Gona is actually a word which is English, but gona.
Gona. In the Luo.
Yeah.
Gona gino. Nipige hiyo kitu.
Okay.
Beat it for me.
But it is also English.
Yeah.
So English, it is pronounced as something else, but in the Luo it is also something else.
It's another thing.
Okay. So B and B.
B. We have B in Kijaluo. Come.
Okay.
Bine. Biane. Yeah.
And English?
Let it be.
And also an insect or bee. Okay.
Or kitty. Bee. Yeah.
Corn and corn. Cone and corn. It is basically corn and cone. In English, we pronounce it as corn, but in the Luo, it is cone. Cone, what does it mean?
Cone. You know, in the Luo, we don't spell it as corn of Kizungu. Because corn of Kizungu is C-O-N-E. But in Kijaluo, it is K-O-N-E.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you write it, for example, if I write cone in English, then somebody comes across cone and say cone, and I saw to you, or he or she reads it literally as cone. It will also bring the meaning in the Luo, and also in English, when you turn to English, it will also have a meaning.
Yeah, but now how they are being written is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the word some and some and some. Some, you know, it is actually the Luo.
Yeah.
And some and some.
Of read it. And
some. Okay.
Yeah.
Some is in English. When you come to the Luo, you read it at some.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone, English, anyone.
You know, when you talk of Anyone, you have reminded me of something.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a day, I don't know which MCA, I don't know. When he was given time to read a speech,
Mm-hmm.
instead of saying anyone mature,
Mm-hmm.
do you know? You see that anyone mature.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyone mature.
Yeah,
Okay, so anyone it is anyone.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Mature. Mature.
Mature.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means English and the Luo are
Some
like
words are-
neighbors.
yeah, some
But
words are-
pronunciation makes it. When you start writing it while actually speaking,
Yeah.
you'll find that those words are basically going to English. Mhm. Talk. Chiemo. Talk. Speak.
There's a talk of will. Talk chiemo pakua chakula.
So talk
Ama, tokot at the back
of the house.
yeah.
Uh-huh. But in English,
You are talking.
talking,
Yeah,
speaking.
You are speaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you talk about so, then sow. So and sow. So is English. Sow is the Luo. Tell us more. In English, so is the past tense of see. And in the Luo, so, sow.
But you know, when you're writing it in the Luo, you have to add 0. Sao. Everything.
Oh.
Yeah, you must add O for it to be Sao.
But if you kill the word o,
We don't have it.
so,
If you kill
Power
it,
so.
if you kill that O, it's just remain English word. We don't have it in the Luo. Yeah.
but to our Doluo, sow means with the W. So I don't know with the Luo. All the Luo are different. As it is sow.
Sao. S-A-W.
Yeah.
O must be there.
Must be there.
Yeah.
Okay, now when we write it and we kill O and we remain with W-A-W.
We don't have that word in Luo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about Sony and Sonya,
Sony is a company.
yeah, Sony is a company,
Yeah.
and the Luo,
Son is to make them to what? To tear them into pieces.
to turn to pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, choke, chalk. Choke and chalk. Chalk and choke.
Yeah.
Now,
Choke as in strangling. Yeah. That one in English, but
Yes.
choke to means bones.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it can mean bones, or it means to bring pamoja. Chokino modijo. Yeah.
Choke.
Yeah, choke.
Choke. Joe and Joe. 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 Joe and Joe. Joe.
Just like so and sow. Joe and Joe.
Joe. Joe. Joe, it is.
You know, in English,
Collect
it's
it.
J-A-W.
Yes. Joe.
But in Kijaluo, Joe, it will be J-O-W-E. Yeah.
Joe.
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 Yeah.
Not Joe. Joe.
Joe.
Now, when you come to Joe, when you write it, like for example, you pronounce it Joe,
But you read
Joe,
as Joe.
Joe. Then when you come to English, it's called Joe. So it means they are similar. When you pronounce it in the
The
Luo,
pronunciation is somehow similar.
okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
when you're writing, they're different because Joe of Kizungu will be J-A-W, but in the Luo, it will be J-O-W.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tone, 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 tone. Tone is the sound, patterns coming out. Tone,
Okay, tone. Maybe you are talking with somebody and you want the person to see. You see, there is tone, you know, ato see or tone. Everything me. When you come to tone, you are giving somebody something like tone chai.
Pour water.
Tone pi. Give the person some water, a little water. Ton was small, not big or not in large quantity. Ton and be more ton. Be more ton ni kitu kidogo sana.
So the ton.
Ton, yeah.
So when you come to English, ton, and then the Luo tone. So when it comes to English, we call kales.
And wait, unaona po ton. Kwa Kijaluo ton.
Tone means give.
Yeah.
To. Ton means an action. Ton P. You see?
Tone P.
Yeah, that means now give it the water. But now when it comes ton P, ton or tono P, ton. So it means in English it is the sound vibration.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the Luo,
It's
it's another thing. But when you write it down, it is similar. When you write tone P, tone. When it comes to the Luo, to English,
Do you know
ton.
when you're writing it in the Luo,
Yes.
it will be ton, then ne. Two words. Ton, T-O-N.
Tone.
Then there's space, then N-E. Ton, ne.
Tonne.
Yes.
So tonne.
Ton, ne.
But when it comes to the English, it's called ton. Now another one is called kales. Kale, it is this kuma or anything called veggies. Now when it comes to the Luo, kale.
Pass by.
Pass by.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are today teaching our viewer words that are related to the Luo, but so kale means pass by.
Yeah.
Kalne, pass by. Kale, when it comes to veggies.
Yeah.
With that, we come to the end of our show today. Our viewer there back at home, hope you've learned some words that are related to the Luo, but they are used in English. Until next Thursday, keep it locked here at Cityscope TV for more and more comprehensive talks. My name has been Joseph Okuma, and I've been hanging up with one and only lady who can actually analyze things from the bottom of her brain and to the top of her mouth. Her name is
Rebecca Awino, and our number remains 24510. 24510. Cityscope TV in Facebook or YouTube, Cityscope TV. Thank you.
welcome so much. Be locked here for more and more. God bless you. Let's meet next Thursday for health talks and also home safety, and also make you to understand some terms that are related to the Luo, written differently but can be pronounced in the Luo. Have a good